So today we are finally at the finale of Reasonable Doubt, and I really want to talk about it from a therapist perspective. Now, I have not been recapping each episode. I just have not had time, but I really want to talk about it from a therapist perspective this season of Reasonable Doubt, season 2. Okay? Now I'm gonna wait a little bit for some people to come up in here, and then we'll get this live cracking. So make sure you hit that like, that subscription. Why do I say that? That subscribe button, because I need y'all to help me get through this algorithm. Amazing videos, amazing content. But because, YouTube and the algorithm is so saturated, it's hard for my videos to kind of get out there. So I need y'all to help me. Like, comment, share. Okay? But in the meantime, we're going to wait for some people to get up in here. But if you're somebody who's watching the later part of this live, let me know. What are your thoughts? Where you watching from? Are to the channel? Did you watch Reasonable Doubts? Because this season was amazing. The acting, the soundtrack, the music. The music was just like, it's something about the people who are in that music department. They just know how to plot and play different soundtracks, records. The music just is on point, okay? But we got somebody in here. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome to my live. We are talking about Reasonable Doubt. We had the finale yesterday, and we're going to talk about that. But I want to know, do y'all want to start at the top, at the beginning of the season? Do y'all want to start with the end? What are you want to talk about today when it comes to Reasonable Doubt Season 2? But don't be shy, in the chat, where you watching from? My loyal subscribers. But upon watching this season of Reasonable Doubt, I wasn't quite sure where it was going. Now, in the beginning, I feel like they're very much focused on the relationship dynamics of Jax and her husband, the different things that they were going through. We came up on the repercussions of her having an affair, them trying to figure out if they could work, and they're in couples counseling. Okay? And now, couples therapy and being a therapist myself, I was kind of a little bit, critiquing this therapist a little bit. I have to remember, these TV therapists are very much doing real life therapists, okay? They're acting. And there are times where I wanted him to really get in there and ask questions, do more, say more. But it is a TV show. But where's some of y'all watching from? Can y'all hear me good? Let me know in the chat. Who do I got in here with me? But yeah, so starting off with this season, we are even coming up on her and allegedly murdering. I shouldn't say it on YouTube. Allegedly, there is someone who has lost their lives at the hands of a wife. Okay. And so Jax is also going through her own thing. She's trying to recover from the trauma of being kidnapped. She has anxiety, she has depression, and she's trying to go through it and recover those things. So upon her trying to get her career together, trying to get her marriage together, trying to balance so many different things, all while trying to save her friend from going to jail. All the things that we see her trying to juggle, being a mom, being a lawyer. And I want to know, can any of you guys relate to that? You got some people in the chat. Now, are y'all here because y'all watch Reasonable Doubt? But Jax is someone I think a lot of people can relate to. Juggle career, trying to juggle being a mom, trying to figure herself out, all while struggling with mental health issues. And there are a lot of Black women who are trying to overcome mental health, anxiety, and are hiding it. I think for a long time, we also were seeing Jax hiding her anxiety, hiding what she is going through. So over time, we see her and her husband together, and he's actually trying to help her get through her panic attacks, her anxiety attacks, trying to help her overcome the things that she is going through. And do we often see husbands in that light on TV, really supportive. The one thing that was also different about this season is that as much as we see a lot of Black shows focus on trauma and everything is traumatic, the women are going through so many different things, we don't see them being supported. We don't see them being upheld. We don't see that someone by their side. It's also that they're mostly being done, all those things. Jax, though, we were able to see her and her husband try and work through their relationship. And so by working on their relationship, going through counseling, you would think things are getting better. Okay? But then, of course, there's that curveball that life always throws you. And this time, the curveball happened to be a baby. Okay? Now, can you overcome your significant other having a child outside the relationship? Do you think it's possible? Or do you feel like once that kind of happens, it ain't coming back from that? And it shows you just how in relationships, you can think you are up here, things are getting better, everything seems so good, but then life will always happen. Life will do something, and you're like, why is it always that when I feel like things are going well, something happens? Some of that is your trauma brain, some of it is just lifing, but you can't allow those things to really get to you and derail you from your relationship. And we see Jackson, her husband, over time trying to really overcome those things in their relationship, try and make things whole again while trying to juggle careers, the different things going on with their children, the different things going on with their friends, and this court case. But let me see what's happening in the chat. Have y'all watched the show? Would y'all, season 2 compared to season 1? I feel like in season 1 there's a lot more action. And I think in season 2 there was a lot more character development. Jax, the character, her husband, her kids, her relationships, her friendships. I don't think there was as much action as we saw in the first season. There was a lot more character development this second season. But I see we got some people in the chat, so let me know where you're watching from. Where's over here talking about Reasonable Doubt, but I want to get some feedback chat. Where are you guys watching from? Have you watched Reasonable Doubt before? How'd you find this channel? It says we got about 6 people in here, but I need to talk to me. I'm not trying to talk this whole hour by myself. But throughout this season, I saw how Jax was a Black woman trying to handle so much. And right when she thought she had things together and they were getting better, this baby comes up. And so I want you to think about, could you get over the fact of your partner having a baby while you were separated, while you were on break? And now the whole thing with the baby mama, I could tell that she really wanted Jax's husband. She really was trying to, hopefully, if this was going to work between us. Like when he finally said, hey, I want to have this baby. I want to see if this baby is mine. He knocks on the door. Her face lit up. Okay. Because I'm sure she thought, oh, you coming here to be with me? We going to be together? No, it was not. I just want to be in my child's life. Okay. Not so much be with you. But hey, chat. Hey. Did you watch, M. Williams? Did you watch Reasonable Doubts? Where some of y'all watching from? But you see how this baby impacts them. Now, let's get a little bit of the case with her friend. Now, what would you go through to support your friend? Okay, would you put your house up for bail for them? Would you represent them in courts? What would you do in order to continue the friendship and show up as a supportive friend? Now, Jax is taking on so much. Okay. And this time she decided, I'm going to take on my best friend's case. Okay. And throughout that, the best friend was like, I'm in this. There were times where, we saw her be on a run with her lover. Okay. We saw her lie over and over again. And at what point do you be like, okay, I'm throwing in the towel on this friend. I'm not willing to risk my career over you. So, okay, some of y'all saying y'all watched it. Yes, old girl definitely wanted Jack's husband. And she was hoping that the B would be the little like, oh, we got this in common. See, I'm having your baby. Don't you want to feel my stomach? Come to the ultrasound. And yeah, I want you too. We can be you, me, his baby. Yeah, I really do hope to renew for a third season. Now, some of the other shows that Onyx Collective came out with this personally were not that great to me. Prison was not that great. I tried to watch one episode and it was dry. Okay, did they take the chicken out the pack and just put it in the stove? No seasoning, no oil, and wash it. It was dry. Okay, I could not watch that. I tried to get into How to Die Alone. I watched the first 3 episodes. Dry. My throat is dry. I cannot watch that. But this one, y'all got a good one. And it's really hard to support Black shows where there's a lot of budget cuts. You want to support them. So I chose not to make a video about How to Die Alone or Prison because I didn't have anything positive to say. And I just didn't want to, it's already hard enough. Like, I'm going to leave that alone, okay? I know it's hard enough y'all to get y'all shows renewed, so we just going to leave that over there, okay? But yeah, it was a good season. Looking at the friendship dynamics, looking at relationships, looking at how, the things a mother will go through for her children, okay? So let's talk about her friend ended up in prison, okay? And I love how the mother, from Saints and Sinners, that one plays an evil mother. Okay, she does it so well. On everything I've seen her in, she always plays that evil looking woman. Okay. So you said the first season of Prison. The first one, I watched the first season maybe in like May. I watched it because I knew the second season was coming on. I really wanted to like be up to date. So I did watch season 1. It was pretty good. I feel like some of these shows are very much whitewashed and are palatable for executives over at the network. So it was good, but I did feel like it was a little whitewash. It was a little whitewash, but I did watch it. Okay, I thought it was pretty good, pretty concept, but it was a lot of salt and pepper, and I needed some I needed some garlic seasoning. Okay, but I did watch it. Now, what do y'all think of Jax's friend who she was defending? Okay, would you think about how she chose to at times sacrifice herself for the real killer? Okay, would you think about her decide, even though my friend put her house up for me, Jax is risking her career for me, I'm gonna run. Okay, honey, my back broke. I've been going through some things and I just want to have my moments and we're gonna get out of here. What do y'all think about that? Make sure y'all like the video, help me out so other people can come up in here. But yeah, so we see Jax trying to defend her friend, and we got Chestnuts, who always to me plays the same character. The last couple of things I've seen him in, Rosewood, he was on here, he was on The Resident. He's starting to play this a-hole. Okay, I feel like he's starting to get typecast into this like sexy a-hole who has like this seated like kind of swagger, like my ish don't stink, all of them want me. And when they showed that sequence of him dreaming about Jax, I was like, no, girl, you are so close to having your relationship be in a better place. Don't do this. And then luckily, it was a dream. It wasn't true. It wasn't really happening. Okay. We do see her once she finds out about her husband and this baby, kind of back into that old Jax that got caught her up with old green eyes in season 1. And we see them, her and Morris almost have a moment. But then she clicks into, no, I ain't got to be no more. I don't want to be that person. I got to go. I got to put my shirt back together, get my briefcase, let the hormones cool down, turn on the AC in my car, and drive home. Okay. You say you were mad at her for running because now Sally's marriage was on the rocks beforehand. Okay, you could tell it wasn't just about the house being put up. They were having problems before. But I think she took, Sally for granted. Sally risked her whole marriage. Now, okay. Do y'all remember that scene towards the end when she laying on the bed exhausted with the drink and he come in? What's going on? Oh, you in here, huh? You in here. So you mad still, right? I can convince you not to be mad at me no more. Oh, he enjoyed it, but said, go back over there. Hey, Nene, how you doing? But yeah, he got his rocks off and he said, you can go back laying on that bed. We still ain't good. I'm going to zip up my pants, go take a shower, and get back on that couch. I was like, oh, damn. The music in that scene was on point, too. They know how to add some music to some of these scenes, y'all. Hey, Georgia Peach. You said she totally messed up her by running. Yes, she did. She didn't consider the sacrifice that she made by putting her house on the line. No, she was just thinking about getting her back broke and him laying the pipe. She seemed to even brush off the fact that her house was lost. Yeah, it just seemed like with the cousin, she was just so involved in, I gotta fight for her, I gotta be there for her no matter what. At the sake of your marriage, girl. And you kept this secret from your husband. Okay. I was just like, girl, what is you doing? Are y'all kissing cousins? Because I was risked for this person who at times didn't care about what you were risking in order to help her out. Okay. Nene, you said that bedroom scene was cracking you up. Yeah. Because he like, oh, I'm going to get mine. Oh, I'm still mad, girl. I'm still mad. Go back over there to that bed. Yeah, go lay in that bed. We going to do the whole thing, but don't get twisted. We ain't good. We ain't good. Yeah, he had his little street moment. And then he went straight to that shower and forgot that they had their little moments. So, yeah, that had me cracking up. I was like, oh, is that how it's like that? It's like that. But I want to know, did y'all think y'all knew who the killer was the whole time? Because I did. Okay. I knew it the whole time. There was one part towards the end where I thought for a tad seconds, maybe it was the cousin. But I'm like, oh no, the mom is acting and protecting somebody. You know what y'all think before I say what happened? Okay. Even though I think y'all all watched the whole thing. But I want to know your thoughts. Who do y'all think was the killer? Did you have an idea? Jordan, you didn't guess correctly at all. You thought it was Sally at first. No, I knew it was one of the kids. I know the kids. Okay. It's also the angle of when she looked up. The person was not that tall. Okay. So I just feel like I've watched so many of these shows, and I feel like last season, the last episode was a dud, that I'm like, it's going to be the girl. It's going to be one of them kids. Because it felt like the first 20 minutes, okay, we got something. But then the same thing happened last season. The first 20 minutes of the finale had something. It was good. But then it's almost like they didn't know what to do. I don't know if I really need to see her son in his little play. Okay, I didn't need to see that scene with the daughter and the dad at the table with the cookies saying, always forget about me. Y'all wouldn't care if I disappeared. I need to see that. I didn't need to see Jax talking to the prosecutor at the little play thing either. So I'm like, okay, we still got 20 minutes to do. But I knew it was gonna be one of the kids because it was like these shows that get you all the way up here where you thinking like, okay, it's gonna be an epic ending. And oh, just like I thought, it was a daughter. Okay. You thought it was a cousin? I thought the cousin her clean it up. Okay. Now when they show her, I never understood why she turned him over. Like that was not necessary. She left him face down. So I thought it was the cousin who helped her clean up mess and got her ready. I never thought the cousin actually was the one who actually murdered him. Is the grandpa the one that is the mom is dating? Because the girl is acting kind of, the daughter is acting kind of weird. See, this is my therapy mind. I've been in the social services too damn long, because when the girl started acting kind of weird and she was at the house with, I think the husband, is it the husband's best friend or his brother? I started to think that they had something going on. Now, that's just me being in social services way too long and hearing these cases, reading these stories about these young hooking up with older men. I thought it was something like that. And so when we have the last episode, and there's still all this time left, and the daughter is saying, if I disappear, y'all wouldn't even care if I disappeared. I thought that they were going to have a cliffhanger to pick up on season 3. And that cliffhanger was going to be the daughter run away, or she really having a secret relationship with old boy who, is he the best friend or is he like, I think he the brother. I think Jax's husband's brother. I thought there was going to be something going on there, and she was going to run away, and they're going to go in her room and not know where she is, and her in a car with a man with her hand on top of his. See, that to me would have been a finale. I would have been like, oh, I got to watch 3. Now, what do y'all think with the daughter? They could have been a little bit more, or it could have been something to lead us into season 3. Now, Grandpa Paul, is he the one that the mama is dating? Because I was also wondering when they were back there playing cards and he said, let me go in the house and get something to drink, and the daughter was acting kind of funny. I thought like something was going on there too, but they didn't pick up on that. Yeah, Nene, they getting canceled. Okay, I'm a yearly, at the end of the year, I'm going to do all the black shows that got canceled this year. I'll probably do that in December. But yeah, earlier when I said that I really didn't like some of the other black shows that were on Hulu, but I chose not to do recaps on them because I didn't like them. And it's hard enough for black shows to exist that I didn't want to do a video like kind of being super negative about prison and How to Die Alone, because I really didn't like them, but I really didn't want to contribute to any negative flack, because it's hard enough. They are getting canceled, and Prison was canceled. It's hard enough for the shows to exist that I didn't want to contribute to that. Black Cake. The other black girl was not good. I tried to watch that. It was not giving. Black Cake. I heard it was, I was going to watch it. But I came up on the tail end of it when it was already done. So I didn't watch it. Now it's canceled. But yeah, I tried to watch 2 episodes of the other black girl. It needed seasoning. Okay, with salt and pepper. It needed some seasoning. Like earlier, I feel like some of these shows are palatable for executives, for white executives. Yeah, I know Black Cake is based on a book. I've seen them many times at Target. But I might still watch it, even though it was canceled. But yeah, I tried. I just wasn't into it. Georgia Peach, you said, do you think that they set up for Candy's character to return and to be indicted? Candy's character was a bust. I feel like they also really promoted, oh, Candy gonna be on this season. What do you think about Candy's character being on this season? And then she was on there for what, 1.5 episodes, and she didn't even do much. I feel like that was a buzz. Maybe I'm too critical on these shows. Maybe I've just been watching TV way too long that I'm a little bit too critical, but I feel like the whole Candy Birds thing being on there, it was kind of a bust. And Natasha to be indicted. I don't think so. It seems like to me they're going to keep it a secret that the daughter is who really killed the dad. I feel like that's just going to be like a family secret and they're going to move on. You feel like Candy don't be giving nothing. On The Shy, let me see, because she's shy and they promote the hell out of her being on The Shy. And she didn't give nothing. You right, you right, you right. What else has she been on that they promoted and she didn't really do nothing? You right, she didn't really have much impact on Duda and sleeping with that girl who couldn't hear. Yeah, she didn't do much on there. She didn't do much on here, but she collecting them checks. She collecting the check for real, for real. But yeah, her character, I could do without her. I really thought she was gonna be on here longer, like more episodes, the way they was promoting the hell out of her being on the show. But it waste. Okay. Now the man who plays is her name Chanel, the friend? I think her name is Chanel. The guy who played her love interest, he's starting to come up. I've been seeing him in a lot more movies. He was in this black movie on Lifetime with the girl from the Jamie Foxx, I can't remember her name. She also on Beverly Hills Housewives. He was in a movie with her, and he was on something else that I saw him, and now he's on here. So I can see he's an up and coming. They're trying to really get his name out there. But yeah, Candy, she do have an amazing PR team because I didn't get her. Why you here? And then she didn't want to tell me. I was like, come on, girl. Let's move it along. You wasn't really impactful that much. Okay. What did y'all think of what are some other stuff that stood out to y'all this season? We talked a little bit about the therapist, them going to therapy. I think it was a really great season. I just think that the ending, they ran out of ideas, and I feel like they could have done so much more with the end. With her daughter, they could have went somewhere with the daughter, with the son. They could have went somewhere with the son. I would really like to see them really in season 3 have something to do with the kids where the whole season is around the kids. Like something and do to build that and really have a better storyline. You think the baby storyline was unnecessary? It was. But I guess it showed how it impacted their relationship, how they were trying to make things work, and then this baby came along. Now, I knew the baby was not going to make it. They kept making these little comments. Man, if this baby just wasn't here, then she had the little stomach cramp, and then the baby was premature. Baby ain't going to survive. I see that happening, okay? Now, I didn't, when they did say that the baby died, I was like, damn, that was quick. They didn't give that no life. Even though we got all these episodes about this baby, him going to ultrasounds, him playing, him trying to decide if he want to get a DNA test, if he want to be involved, only for that baby to die. Like, ain't this some ish? You take us through like 6, 7 episodes, only for that baby to die. Okay? And then you don't want to be a part of the funeral? What y'all doing here? Okay? And then at the end, she don't sue? Sue for the death of the baby? Yeah, like I said, that finale was weak. Just like last season, the finale was weak. It's like they run out of storyline. They run out of ideas that, I just feel like it could have went so many other ways that now she's trying to sue y'all for the death of the baby. Come on now. Okay? And also, I need the people that she with, I can't even remember their names, to have more of like a storyline also. Yeah, she went up to the hospital. She had the nightgown on. She had her briefcase. Only for what? For what, y'all? The baby to die. For the baby to die. It was very much giving Tyler Perry, y'all. Only for the baby to die. Okay, it very much gave Tyler Perry. Y'all took us through so many emotions with this damn baby, only for it to die. Only for her crazy ass to now want to sue. Okay? You should have used protection. You gonna learn. You should have used protection. Okay? You got caught up. Could y'all forgive somebody for having a side baby? Okay? Jax got someone for herself. I don't know if I could stay with somebody who had a side baby. I just don't know. Okay? You can't need more acting classes. Yeah. She got, like y'all said, though, she got an amazing PR team who put her in so much stuff. She know people, places. And Lena got a relationship that, you know, she probably gonna be on The Shy next season. She's been on The Shy with, is it 2 seasons now or 3? Okay, I can't remember. But yeah, she know people in places. Okay. But what else did y'all think of this season? We talked about the baby, talked about her cousin, the relationship. Did y'all feel like the whole IDF thing with the best friend was necessary? Okay. What was the point of that also? Break baby, side baby, a big breaker. It does change dynamics. It does. I wonder how the kids would have felt if they had a little sibling, or if they're gonna tell the kids now that the baby is no longer with us. Are they still gonna tell the kids that they're about to have a sibling? And at times, I feel like Jack's husband was a little bit too excited about this baby, y'all. He was a little bit too hyped to tell the kids and be a part of this baby life. It was given, I still want to be a daddy. I want a baby. Like Morris was nice eye candy. He was. I was saying earlier, like he started to get typecast to be an asshole. I've seen him on Rosewood. He was on the Resident, and now he's on here. He played a good asshole, y'all. He has that cocky, like, swagger that my ish don't stink. The ladies love me no matter what. So I wonder what he's gonna be in next. And he collects a check similar to Candy. He be collecting checks. Now you might only see him for a couple episodes season, and then he move on to the next. I thought I saw somewhere. Does he have a show coming on CBS? He might have another show coming on. But anyways, you know, from one network to one network, he keep a check, y'all. I never watched Rosewood though, but I did watch him when he was on The Resident. Yeah, he a good actor. He ain't going nowhere. What do you think about at the end when he was going on that date with old girl? Her hair was looking nice. I'm like, them braids look nice, girl. Eli. Did you see Michael at the end? He did his little cameo, his little walk on, his little check he got this season 2. Who think that they will get next? Let me look at let's think of some black men from the early 2000s, late 90s that they could bring on. That's still relevant. Because I could see them bringing on somebody else. I'm just not sure who. Nene, Morris or Michael? Because it looked like at the end, Morris packed his box and he left. Oh, Lorenz Tate. Okay, I could see that. I guess you wasn't fond of season 1 when they had, was it season 1? Yeah, where they represent that guy who supposedly killed his side chick. Were you a fan of him? Was he not eye candy to you? Or you have thought that he was there too in season 1. But Lorenz Tate, I could see him going on there. Isn't he supposed to be on? Is it The Shy next season? Isn't he supposed to be coming on The Shy? But I can see Lorenz Tate. Do y'all think the collective got Lorenz Tate money though? I guess they got Morris Chestnut money. Okay. Terrence Howard, I can see that. Lorenz Tate is so fine. He does not age. Some of these men, Morris don't age. Do y'all feel like Terrence Howard though, is he aging? You know, light skin don't age the same way as the more modern skin tones with more melanin. But yeah, Lorenz Tate can come on. Terrence Howard. Y'all want to see some Cookie? Do y'all want her to come on too? But yeah, I would love season 3 to have a storyline around the kids, making it so that we have more character development. Maybe seeing the kids get into some activities at school, something that can be related to a court case. Maybe her son gets into a little bit of trouble. Maybe more character development with the daughter, because I feel like we are not seeing a lot of things with the daughter. She's kind of just like there. I'm not really seeing much done with her. I did not night. Like I said, there is so much TV on. Oh, I gotta tell y'all, I did watch that R. Kelly documentary with his daughter. Okay, now I'm gonna do a recap on that. I'm gonna post it probably tomorrow morning. But last night, that R. Kelly doc with his daughter. What was it called? R. Kelly's Karma. I watched all for y'all. Okay, I did watch it for y'all because behind a paywall. So make sure you like the video tomorrow. You come on, show some support, y'all, because I had to pay to watch that documentary. It was good. It was very good from the perspective of the children. We have not heard the stories of the children. So I really enjoyed it. I did a recap on it, so I have to just edit and post it tomorrow. Let me turn on my light. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be posting it. But it was good. Nene, of course you're going to be there. Thank you. I need to start doing like subscribers of the week. I hope to work on something like that this weekend. But yeah, I watched the entire three. It's 2 parts. But my recap will be up tomorrow. Who is Naima? So did y'all like Fight Night? Like I said, it's just so much TV on. Oh, Naima's the daughter. Well, I guess that's true. Maybe they'll bring her in later. But right now, they're not really doing much with her. I feel like there's a lot of potential there. Like I said, I think they should do something where she runs away. What was that one show? Sorry, y'all. Somebody outside selling tamales, so you're going to hear that yelling in the background. What was this show on Apple TV where she had the podcast and dang, I can't remember what it was called, but I think they should do something where the daughter gets caught up in some kind of scandal. She's having something happen to her. I gotta moderate my chat right now. Thank you. I think the daughter should have some like a bigger storyline where it's something tied to Jax having to defend her or find her. She runs away, maybe with like an older man, something, or pick up on whatever was happening between her and the grandmother's boyfriend. I think that they can really do something like that. Can I sing happy birthday? Am I getting to the point like moderators in my damn chat? Here we go to moderate again. Okay. Sorry, I had to moderate. But the grandfather, I think they could build upon her. I think there's something there. Or maybe with the son. I don't want to see this, but maybe he gets accused of being inappropriate with his girlfriend or somebody at school. Something where we can have the children be more a part of the show. We can see more of that character development in season 3. I feel like she was in the strong black attorney this time. She kind of settled back a little from that, but I feel like she didn't really lose that part of her. She was still like the strong attorney, but that was wearing her down. It depicts how we have to always be strong, and the mental health and physical effects of being strong Black women all the time. So I really don't want her to go back to being that. I feel like there was more balance this season, where we saw her be soft, we saw her be vulnerable, we saw her trying to achieve different things, trying to fight off desires. I feel like this season we saw a much more well-rounded Jax, and I don't want to see her go back to season one where it was a little bit more one-dimensional and having to focus more on being a strong Black woman. I think there's just more to it than that. And yeah, like I said, I don't think she was like softer. I think she was just more well-written character and balanced. And like Nene said, I think this season it depicted what Black families go through, relationships, trying to juggle different careers, whose career is boring, kids, friends, family. It was a more well developed to me this season than the first season, character development wise. Now, first season had a lot more action and things like that, but it was a lot more developed this time to me. Yeah, she was more vulnerable. We saw her be more real. We saw her have anxiety attacks, panic attacks, struggling with smoking, trying to make her relationship work. It was a true depiction of a lot of relationships a lot of families go through. Nene, Cash laying that thing up on you now. You would have never said, "Oh, I gotta go. Let me get my briefcase." You would have been like, "Oh, where we starting at? Okay, let me make sure these doors is closed. Let me put the blinds down. Oh, you want me back here?" You would let that man twist you into a girl. You like, the discernment ain't in me. I ain't got no discernment. Oh, I love you, Nene. You said it could have been more better, Georgia. Oops. Y'all said Lewis who? About Cash. Cash these cheats in. Y'all so crazy, chat. Cash would have been cashing something, and Lewis would just been Lewis at home with his little baby. You said it's Miss Cash over here. Lewis, oh, we don't know no Lewis. Oh God, y'all crack me up. Are y'all liking the live? Make sure you like the live so more people can come in. Y'all got me to about 6 o'clock. I got a client at 6 today. But y'all said, catch me outside. Oh, but yeah, it was a good season. Good season. Out of all the Onyx shows that came on this summer, I would say Queenie, and this was two to me. I sorry y'all, I did not like High Die Alone. I did not like Unprisoned season 2. Season 1 was good. See, the thing about some of these Onyx Collective shows, that good first season, and then something about season 2, they're not able to kind of get the rhythm. But fortunately, they were able to do that with Reasonable Doubt, and it was good. But yeah, the other ones I just couldn't get into. Queenie I watched. Did enjoy Queenie. I think Queenie didn't get enough hype as it should because it was very different. But I wish I had got more hype than just the week that it was out. People watched it and they just moved on. And I think also with this, with Reasonable Doubt, they also spoon fed us one episode at a time. I think that also helped a lot. Now, in the beginning, y'all, I wasn't quite sure if it was going to be good, but I watched it in a batch. Like, I watched the first 2 episodes and then I fell off. And then I think I watched like 3 through 6 or 3 through like 7 in one week. And I was like, oh, we coming back. Nene said Cash could have got me on the table, under the table. Yeah, T is good. I think the first episode is a little bit of a slow start, but it's worth the watch. Yeah, season 1 of Prison was a lot better. I think I got through maybe one night episode. I think I watched the first 20 minutes of it. And I was like, this is boring. I can't do it. So I wasn't really sad it got canceled. Now let's see if Natasha's show get picked up for a second season. Because I've seen mixed things. I've seen people say that they like it. People say that they don't. So it's been a mixture on reviews. I think because Natasha came from Insecure, people love her as an actor. They love her as a producer. They support her stuff. So I'm curious to see what the network thinks about the show and the ratings. But I didn't like it. And I ain't going back to it. But before we end, let me tell you some things I got coming up on the channel. I got the R. Kelly, his daughter's docuseries. I watched it, so my recap is coming tomorrow for that. Of course, there's going to be a little more Love is Blind. But I feel like this season, y'all are really not feeling Love is Blind or something, because normally those videos are really popular for my channel, but this season they have not been. So we got the R. Kelly doc recap coming tomorrow. A couple more Love is Blind videos, and then I'm going to be done with that. I did film my baby boy therapist reaction video. I want to look at some movies from the early 2000s, late 90s, and do it from a therapist perspective. So I need to do I did my big video. I just need to edit and figure out when I want to actually post it. And that's kind of what's going on. Oh, of course, we're going to have another Tia video Saturday. I'm not going to do a video for Queen's Court because I think a lot of people are watching it on Bravo. So those of us who have Peacock, we're a lot more ahead than most people. So I'm going to probably slow down on those videos and make sure they line up with what Bravo is showing on the network. Lincoln Lawyer, I need to finish the last one I was watching. I haven't finished that. I don't think I even got to the part where they started showing Yaya that much. Okay. Yeah, I think my audience has really changed since I did Love is Blind last season. I'm starting to think I have a black audience now, okay? And so a lot of black people of a certain age do not watch Love is Blind. That's what I'm getting from my views. Our Kind of People was really good. Is that where... Was the mom from Bel Air on there too? But yeah, it was really good. It sucked that show got canceled. It was really good. And I think right when it got good towards the end, they did. Womp womp. Fox. But what other movies should I rewatch from the 90s, early 2000s that y'all want a therapist perspective? Yeah, I really like doing those Braxton videos, but the Braxtons, that season is over. Thank you for coming to my channel and my live. What's No Name? Oh, you saying No Name. Yeah, Our Kind of People was a good show. What's the other guy, the dark-skinned guy that was on there? Lance Gross. Good actor. I have seen Love Jones. Would y'all want me to do a recap of Love Jones or like a reaction video? When should I post it? Should I post it next week, my baby boy one? And maybe the next one I'll do will be maybe Love Jones. Oh, Lewis was on Our People too? Who did he play? I don't remember who he played. Did he have locks? He was a father. He did have locks. Y'all are my people. Because I'm like, wait, he had locks, didn't he? Yeah, that was a good show. The good ones always get canceled. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a year wrap of all the black shows that got canceled. And I'll talk about that. Maybe we might do a live on that towards the end of the year. But it sounds like y'all want me to do Love Jones. I did Baby Boy. I would probably do a Boys in the Hood one. I couldn't Tyler Perry shows. Sisters. What's the other one? Bruh. To that. I tried to watch that one when they were in a cult. I also tried to watch The Oval. I tried. Family Business, is that on Netflix? I might try to watch that. Because don't they got a new season coming out? Oh, it books? Oh, I didn't know they had books. Hmm. But you know I love y'all. Now, I gotta hop off, get ready for my session, but I truly appreciate y'all being on the live, joining me, having conversations. No, we can kiki. We can get a kiki in. We will probably do a Queen's Court live next week, but not an actual video. So on Tuesday, we'll do our usual live. And talk about the episodes that I already watched. I think, Nene, you say you finished it all. I'm not finished yet, but I probably will be by Tuesday. So I'll see you guys on live on Tuesday. But thank you so much for coming, joining, chatting. I love it. I love y'all. I'm truly appreciative of all the support you give channel. I really enjoy the community engagement. It's all about connecting, making connections. And I hope you guys have a very blessed, safe evening. And make sure you check out the channel for all the great stuff that's coming over the weekend. Really support the channel. I have great content, great videos. But only Mama is on YouTube right now, so I'm trying hard to break through the algorithm. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, Riches was a good show. So, see, we're going to go through all the shows that they canceled on us. Side note, why is it taking so long for Harlem to come back? Now, I know they filmed Harlem early spring. Where is that? Okay? That has been taking too long to come back. Okay? I love me some Harlem. We're season 3 now, I think. But it's taking too damn long for them to bring that show back. You want to know who pregnant? I want to know who pregnant too. It's probably the girl with the afro. But let me go before I start talking and I can waiting for me. But love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Show me some love. Even when I post a live, make sure you just leave me a little bit of a comment to help it out as it pushes through the algorithm and other people can find the live. But bye, y'all. I gotta go pay some bills now. Bye.